Everyone. I'm very happy to be here. Our team is very happy to be here for this Climathon 2020 on the theme creating a more sustainable world after COVID-19. So we have teams from all around the world. So hi in every possible language. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are comfortable on your couch, and I hope you wear a mask if you're not if you're with other people. So maybe some people have experienced a few problems with the Slack and with the emails at the beginning. First of all, we are sorry for that. We had a few problems with it, but we hope it's going to be resolved very soon. So. So again, welcome. The outline of the event will be the following. Of the presentation will be the following. We'll explain a little bit how it will work with the whole hackathon. We will explain how to do the whole thing. What is the story behind that? What are the problems that you're going to need to solve? And if you have questions all along the presentation, just write it in the comments in YouTube, and some people from our team will send it back to me, and I will try to answer it at the end. Okay, so the story. So how did the Climathon begin? What is the story behind that? Exactly a month ago, a friend of mine, Etienne, asked me if I was interested to participate in a hackathon called Versus Virus. It's in Switzerland. And the aim was to find solutions to the COVID. There were various kind of problems. For example, how to find solutions for the masks that are lacking, how to create machines for people to help people to breathe, or how to track people and how to track the virus. And we started brainstorming about it. And in the end, we developed a solution that was a bit different. It was about the supply chain of food. But anyway, during the whole brainstorming, we were thinking of how do we make the after COVID more sustainable? What's happening after that? How will the billions of dollars invested by the central banks be invested? And this idea germed into my mind. And at the end of the hackathon, I talked with the team of Yes Europe. And I told them, guys, we might have something to do. Now there's a big crisis, and the world has stopped. And we might create something, do a Climathon or something, a hackathon or something, to find solutions for the after COVID. And the Yes Europe team was great, and they immediately accepted, and we got into the project. So I will start again to say thank you to the team. They were very motivated. We are still very motivated, and we want to thank you all for being here. Now. Our team is all behind the event. We come from 7 countries. We have people doing masters, postdocs, that are consultants, and we are all in the field of energy or renewables, and we are very involved into the problematic of climate change. And we wanted to provide you with a way to do something about it, you know? Okay. So what is the story? What is the context of COVID? And what is the context of climate change? You all know about COVID, right? You've seen it in the newspaper. Maybe you are personally affected, which is pretty bad. You might have lost your job. You might have had to change the way you live, and So you already know about it, and you already know about climate change, right? Because that's why you are here. You are concerned about both problems, and you want to solve them. Now, I just want to give a little bit of context around COVID and what this is doing to the world. COVID is bringing on one side positive things about sustainability. The economy has paused for a while. Companies stop working, they stop producing any kind of products. People, they work from home, they work remotely from the computer in the house. There is no more traffic, no more cars in the streets, no more airplanes. Some airports almost shut down. People start doing things themselves. So they grew their own gardens. So these are, on one side, the positive things that are brought by the COVID. On the other side, we have some negative things as well. So people use a lot more plastic for single use. People start using cars instead of public transport because you have more risks of transmitting viruses. And when the whole economy will start to, when the whole economy will start again, we'll be faced with problems. We'll be faced with problems because our society is based on capitalism, and capitalism is growing, means growing. So if it means growing, some companies or the states will need to maybe put ecology on the second plan and put money on the first plan. So these are all the negative sides of the COVID situation, the COVID crisis. The COVID crisis and the climate change have some similar patterns. We see that for both, they need both crises affect the world globally, right? Every country is affected. And the response from the states is also huge. For the case of COVID, there will be billions and trillions of dollars invested to the economy. And so we can really make parallels between the two crises. And I think we can leverage on that to produce solutions as well. Now, the crisis is here. We know it. We are all at home, I guess. And we're here together to find solutions and to think together about what will happen after the crisis. Because I believe that this crisis is a threat to our economy, a threat to our society, a threat to people and companies, but it's also an opportunity. And the opportunity to build something on more stable basis, on more sustainable basis. Everyone has stopped working, and how do they start again? How do they start working with it? How do they start? Which companies should we invest into to start the economy again? And these are the kind of questions that we'll have to look at together during the whole hack. Good. So now you're in the Climathon, right? You're in the Climathon, and we have many teams. Now there are, I think, 178 people watching. We have in total 370 participants, a lot of team. The teams come from 60 different countries, more than 60 countries. The majority comes from France, Italy, India. We also have a large representation of countries in Europe, such as Macedonia, Iceland, Romania. Say hi, guys. The guy from these countries. We also have people from Africa and Asia, such as Zambia, Kenya, Nigeria. My team also tells me that we have people from Malaysia, Nepal, Kyrgyzstan, China. So we have a really large amount of people with different mindsets, with different problems, and this is really great. We also have people from technical background. About half the people in the Climathon are from technical background, and the rest is mainly from a business development or business background. So we also have some diversity around that. Just a few words about what happened with the team. So you've been set in teams. I told you before that there had been a few problems with the forming of the teams. We hope it's going to be resolved soon. But the teams have been made on 3 different factors. The first one is if you wanted to be with someone. The second one is the diversity. So we wanted the teams to be as diverse as possible to bring the most innovative solutions as possible. And the third one is common interests. So we tried as much as possible to put you in teams that have similar interests to solve similar problems, right? Okay, so now I'll move to the next bit. Okay, so the next part is how will the whole Climathon work? You're here for 48 hours, right? You started about 18 minutes ago. The Climathon started 48 minutes ago, and in exactly 48 hours, you will have to deliver videos and code maybe and presentation. So I just want to go through the program in a few words. So after my talk, after my introduction talk, we'll have some keynote presentation. One of them is puzzle innovation. You're all working from home in different regions of the world, and it's difficult to work together. So they will tell you a bit, how can you work remotely together? Then you will have some yoga session to relax, because you will need to relax. You will have a lot of work to do. And finally, at 10 p.m., you will have a feedback from your coaches. So I hope everyone has a coach, and you have a feedback on the subjects that you've chosen and you've brainstormed. So until 10 p.m., you have to choose a subject, brainstorm on it, try to find a solution, and then you get a feedback from your coach. In the next days, you will also have lots of surprise. So our team is really excited to present you lots of things. So as I told you before, we'll have some yoga sessions, we'll have some surprises, some morning talks, and I hope you will really enjoy that, right? At the end of the program, so let me check again. Yeah. Your coach. Okay, the deliverables. On Sunday at 1 p.m., you will have to submit what you've made. So you will have to provide a slide deck as well as a video and any other kind of deliverables. So we encourage you to produce any kind of deliverables that can be interesting for the project. If you want to produce an app, produce an app. If you want to produce code, but do the most that you can to have great deliverables for Sunday evening. And now comes, I will share my screen. So let me check what that is. Okay. Okay. So these are our sponsors, and I think it's very interesting. It's very important to thank them from now on. The sponsors will give a total of 3,000 euros in prizes, 1,000 euro for per category. So the first one will be social. For the social team, the Fondation Entreprise Deloitte will provide 1,000 euro. The Steroid Wet Queen will give 1,000 euro for economics and policy, and the Clean Tech Alps will also provide the best teams with 1,000 euros in resources in money for the resources teams. So we are very lucky to have them, and we hope you're going to win. We hope you're going to win these categories. We also have our partners, and I think it's a good opportunity to thank them as well. Puzzle Innovation that will present right after, and then all the other partners who share the information, who will help you afterwards. It's thanks to them that we're here, right? they provide prices. The coaches, the sponsors provide prices, and the partners, they provide information, they spread the message, they provide coaches. So it's really thanks to them that we can be here, and I'm very thankful to them. Good. Now, everything that I just said now is in the introduction package. So if you have any other questions, just refer to the package, and you will find the information there. If you have any problems or any questions, we have a Slack channel that is done for that, and we also have an email that is support@yesenergyeurope.com. So if you have any problems in the future, just ask us on these channels. Okay. In the last 3 weeks, we've worked a lot. We worked a lot to create this event, and I think it's a good time now to thank the team for the work they've done. We all have jobs apart from that. We are all working, and we spend as much time as we could during the weekends, during the evenings, to provide the best quality event as possible. There might be some hitches, so please bear in mind that again, we're not professionals, and that we're really motivated and very dedicated to this project. If you have any questions, again, just ask us, and the team will try to answer you as best as possible. Okay, so this event is made for you. You will have a lot of fun. You will learn a lot. You will meet lots of people from all around the world. It's going to be great. Don't forget, though, that it's also a good opportunity to create solutions that are well thought. And these solutions can be brought to market in the end, or can be brought to reality. Not all of them will become a real project, but some of them might. So I just want to encourage you to work as much as possible on the projects. Enjoy it. If you want to work on design, work on design. If you want to produce videos, produce great videos. Like, give as much as you can. Enjoy the time that you have here. We are very happy to be here with you. And yeah, good luck on that. And I will finish with a little quote. Actually, I had 3 different quotes. I couldn't choose the one I wanted, so I put the 3 of them. You can read them, and I hope it will inspire you a little bit. And on that, if you have questions, I'm here to answer you. We have 5 more minutes before the next presentation. Okay. So do we have questions? Oops. So again, if you have any question, just write it in the chat, and I will try to answer it now. And if not, you can answer. You can ask again in the Slack. So I'm looking now at the live YouTube stream. Where can we check in which team we are? So it is supposed to be on Slack, right? Okay, we'll try to answer that question personally. Okay, on that, we want to introduce the next one, Thiago and Falco, who will present a lot of interesting information for the whole event. So thanks them already, and I will give the hand to them.